Hello and welcome to my last video of this tutorial. In this video, or in the previous video, we implement the movement for the snake, the eating for the snake, and now we want to implement something that when the snake reaches the corner or when the snake bites itself, the game has to stop without an exception. It has stopped with a message, for example, game over. So for that we open our script, and inside our move method or move coroutine, after we have the next position, I ask if the next position dot item 1 is equal to 0, so that's the corner of the 0 y-axis, or when the next position dot item 1 is 9, so we have the highest position of the x-axis, that's also the corner, the border, or if the next position dot item 2 is 0, or the next position dot item 2 is 9, then we reached the border, and when we reach the border, the game is over. Also, if our snake and the parts of the snake, that's a dictionary which contains for each position the instance, a part of the snake. So if the next position is in the part of my snake dictionary, the snake bites itself and also the game is over. So when the game is over, I call a own method. So for that I create here a new method, private void game over. So I copy this and paste it here into my if statements. So what happens when this method is called? I go to Unity and create a new panel inside my panel. I use the half size of my panel, for example this. Then I change the background color to red. I let it a little bit transparent. Then I use into my new panel a text. This text has the text game over. The size of the text is 35 points. In the middle, game over. Well, I think that's look okay. The panel has the anchor presence in the middle, so I use here the half of my panel. I rename this panel to my game over panel, and I set this panel transparent. So I save this scene. I go back to my script, and on the top of my script I create a new public game object, the game over panel. So I save this script, I go back to Unity, click on my panel, and in my script we see the game over panel place, and with drag and drop I place the game over panel inside the game over panel. So I save this, I go back to the script, and inside my game over method I say game over panel dot set active is true. So when the game is over, I activate the panel and the snake has to stop, so I have to stop this while loop here. So I say boolean is finish is true. I use this boolean inside this while statement here, and when the game is over, I say is finish is false. I copy this, I use this also inside this if statement, and if is finish is true, the snake can move and the snake can also eat. So I cut it here out and paste it into this if statement. What I have done, I create here a new if statement, and when is finish is false, the snake does not move and the while statement and the while loop ends, so the snake stops. So I save the script, I go back to Unity and I start my game. The snake is moving, I get my first apple, I get my second apple, I try to reach the corner, and now we see there is something red, but we does not see the panel. This is because the panel is on the hierarchic over the image prefabs. So I move this panel outside of my panel, under my panel here, so that my canvas holds the panel for my game and the game over panel. And now I try to start the game. I reach the corner, and yes, we get the game over message. That was the right corner, now we reach the left corner, yes, that works. Now we have to reach the bottom corner, or the top corner. We try to reach the top corner, yes, that's also work. Now the game has also stopped when the snake bites itself, so I eat something. Now I try to bite me. Yes, the game is over. So that's it with my tutorial. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you like this tutorial, please give me a thumb up or subscribe my channel or give me a feedback so that I can improve my next videos for you. I try to improve also the source code for the next videos because it is not so easy to read that source code. So, and that's it. Hopefully I see you in the next video or in the next tutorial, and bye.